hold on. Before we go any farther, I want to take a moment to talk about water. That bottle that you're holding, that liquid in your hand, you thought it was water you were drinking, not a corporate brand. You thought it was cleaner and safer and better for your health, but were you thinking about who? Profits from the wealth of the public water that's been taken for free and then sold back to you for an exorbitant fee. Listen, my friends, listen up, folks. Aquafina is Pepsi. Dasani is Coke. They're selling filtered tap water. And this is not a joke. These corporate giants buy tap water at a super tax-free discount. Filter it 5 times, then sell it back to you for 5,000 times the amount that you pay for running water from your tap. And when I start to think about that, my blood starts to boil, my head starts to spin as I try to understand where to begin. That H2O, the bottle you just tossed, it represents garbage, safety, and cost, water table depletion, which is all of our loss. Let's talk about landfill. Plastic bottles piled high, slowly decomposing, leaching toxins back into the water supply. Furthermore, the more water bottles we buy, the more we send a signal to the powers that be that we believe the fear they're selling us about water safety, the fear they're selling us about water safety. We're swallowing the idea that good water isn't free, that of course one must pay for water of quality. Meanwhile, beyond the periphery of my rich country, where, incidentally, tap water is actually tested far more stringently and regularly than bottled water, elsewhere, women walk farther and farther to find water for their families. A desert spreading rapidly while we sit sipping on $1 billion industry. They say water is the new oil, water is the new oil, and Canada's got it, so this war will come to my soil. But oil is a luxury, water a necessity. We're fighting over oil because we like to drive cars, because trucks must deliver, because we want to fly to Mars, but a body can only live without water for so long. Water should not belong to anyone. Water belongs to everyone. Water must be public. Water must be free. Water should not be a commodity to be bought and sold on the open market, which pits those who can afford it against those in need. Water is a human right, not a luxury. Say, water is a human right, not a luxury. Water is a human right, not a luxury. Water is a human right, not a luxury. You gotta think about what you drink. 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 About what you drink. Think about what you drink. Let's talk about India. Let's talk about China. Let's talk about Africa. Or right here in North America, let's talk about the watersheds and aquifers. Let's talk about Walkerton and native reserves. This matter is urgent. It requires our attention. It demands immediate public intervention. If we're going to be paying, it should be for water from our tap, ensuring it remains reliable, clean, and safe, so that we can take a container, fill it again and again, fill our bodies with the water we need, and then leave enough for our neighbors, enough for the farmers, enough for our children, our sons and our daughters. It's the blood of the earth in that bottle right there, a resource we have no choice but to share. Before you buy another bottle and down what's in there, you gotta think about what you drink. 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 Maybe I'm preaching to the choir, to the converted masses, the concerned and the conscious, the educated classes, but even you out there who already know everything I've said, how many times does convenience win out instead of what we know is right? What we know we should do, you know, ignoring the facts doesn't make them less true. Ignoring the facts doesn't make them less true. You gotta think about what you drink. 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 Water must be public. Water must be free. Water is a human right, not a luxury. Water is a human right, not a luxury. You gotta think about what you drink. Think about what you drink. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. So that one, by the way, it's called Bottle This, and it's on my CD called Small Theaters, which is a double CD, one of music, songs, and one of spoken word. pieces. And it always pleases me when that song gets out more into the world. I wrote it 4 years ago, and I almost didn't record it because I thought, this is too topical, it's going to go away. Sadly, I was mistaken. So